Have you ever thought about starting a YouTube channel, but then gotten stopped in your tracks when you thought about how difficult it would be to get those first few views? Where are you even going to get those views from? I can really relate to this struggle because I was in that exact same position just a few years ago. So in this video, I want to help you out with that and show you how easy it can be to get your first views and start growing your channel so that you can quickly get it monetized and start making a living as a creator. I'm going to show you 10 different easy ways that you can promote your videos to get views right from the start. Hey everyone, my name is Gillian Perkins and I'm the CEO of Startup Society. If this is your first time here on the channel and you want to learn all about how to grow your own YouTube channel and start making money online, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell to make sure you don't miss anything. So the first thing we have to address is just the fact that your first views and your first subscribers are the very hardest to get. I mean, really, it is harder to get your first 1,000 subscribers than it is to go from 100,000 subscribers to 200,000 subscribers. Even though that is a way bigger jump, it's 100,000 subscribers, it is harder to get your first 1,000 subscribers. And it's also really hard to get even your first 1,000 views. So I want to show you some simple ways that you can do this. And then one more thing before we get into the promotion strategies themselves, I want you to know that it's really important that you use the right strategies for where your channel is right now. The strategies that work for big established channels are different from the strategies that work for brand new channels that don't have any traction yet. And if you try to use those strategies that work for the big established channels, you're just going to feel like you are spinning your wheels and not making any progress at all. When your channel is tiny and brand new, you need to focus on discoverability. You need to get the algorithm to suggest your videos and you need to get people to click on your videos, which is going to in turn prompt the algorithm to recommend your videos to more and more people, which will cause your channel to really start to get that traction and grow. Every single view counts when your channel is tiny, and that means that you need to do some strategies that won't necessarily scale. Strategies that will never get you 1 million views, but will get you 10 or 20 or 30 or 100 views today, because that will be what moves your channel forward. Okay, so with that said, let's get into these 10 strategies you can use to promote your YouTube channel. The very first one is using YouTube hashtags. So these are different from YouTube video tags. They go in the same place though. You can type in different keywords for your videos, and these are called video tags, and they don't do very much at all. I've made a separate video about that. I'll link it up in the corner. They used to do a lot. They don't do much at all anymore. But what does do something for your videos, and a good way to promote your videos, is to put a few hashtags into the tag section. Now what this is going to do is it's going to add these hashtags as clickable links directly under your video. And if someone clicks on that link, then they're going to effectively be searching for that keyword on YouTube and see a whole bunch of other videos that are also using that same hashtag. Now, the reason you want to use these hashtags in your tag section is because when other people use those hashtags as well, some people click on those hashtags and then they can find your video in those search results that show up. So it's an easy way to get your video to start ranking for the exact terms that you want it to rank for. So this is a really cool way that you can kind of shortcut the YouTube algorithm. Instead of having to wait months for your videos to start naturally ranking for various keywords, you can put these hashtags in and you will immediately start ranking for those terms, at least when people click on those hashtags, and quite possibly when people just naturally search for those hashtags as well. Next up, promotion strategy number 2. Now this one you might think you're not that interested in, and maybe you're not, but hear me out. It involves blogging. Now, you might not want to be a blogger. I mean, what year is this? Are people bloggers these days? Maybe, maybe not. But here's the thing. Using blog posts to promote your videos can work really well, even if you don't care about building your blog itself. The reason for this is because if you create a blog post that goes along with your YouTube video and you put your YouTube video in the blog post, then the blog post will rank on Google. People will find the blog post and watch your video. And it doesn't matter whether people watch your video on the blog post or if they click on the video and go to YouTube and watch it on YouTube. Either way, it counts as a view you on YouTube, and it's obviously going to increase your view count. It will count toward your watch hours for getting monetized, and it is going to give the algorithm more data about who likes to watch your videos, which can help your videos to rank even better, earning you even more views. So maybe you don't want to be a full-on blogger and blog weekly or 3 times a week or anything like that, but when you have a video that you really want to rank well, if you have a website, I would recommend creating a post on your website and writing or even just adding the captions from the video onto that blog post, putting the video on there to give your video a little bit more Google juice. The third way you can promote your YouTube channel is to tell people about it. Okay, I know this is incredibly obvious, but you'd be surprised at how many people want their channels to grow and wonder why nobody's watching their videos, but don't tell people about their videos. Don't tell people about their channel. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised because maybe you're doing exactly that. I mean, I don't blame you, honestly. I did exactly the same thing when I started my first channel, and even when I started my second channel, this channel you're watching right now. At first, I didn't tell anyone about it, but what I came to realize was that I wasn't telling anyone about my videos because honestly, I was embarrassed by them. They weren't very good quality at first, and I knew it, but I wasn't admitting it to myself. I wasn't really thinking about it, but subconsciously I knew because I wasn't telling people about them. So my question for you is, do you want to tell people about your videos? If so, great, go do it. It will definitely help your channel to grow. But if not, why don't you want to tell people? And what could you do to change that? Is there something about your videos that you find embarrassing, or something about being a YouTuber that you find embarrassing? What could you do to improve your videos so that you are honestly excited to tell people about them? I want you to be doing something that you feel really good about, and honestly, if you do that, your channel is going to be so much more likely to grow, even if you don't tell anyone about it, because if you're making videos that you really believe in, that you're really excited about, and that honestly are really good quality, then the algorithm will notice that. And what I actually mean is people will enjoy them and will watch them more and more, and the algorithm will recommend them to more and more people. So this is both a promotion strategy, tell people about your videos, and it's kind of the secret to success. Make really good content. I know people don't like that advice, but it's true. The fourth way you can promote your channel here on YouTube is to collaborate with other YouTubers. So this is one of my favorite strategies for promoting your channel, because when you collaborate with another YouTuber, then they promote your video and your channel to their audience. And if their audience is similar to your audience, then this can instantly get you some views from exactly your target viewers. What's more, by getting a whole bunch of views from another channel that is similar to your own channel, you're going to give the algorithm a bunch of really valuable information about who likes your videos. And then once the algorithm notices, oh, some of this person's subscribers like your videos, then they're going to start recommending all of your videos to all of that other channel's subscribers. So you're not just gonna get views right at the start, it's going to be the beginning of a whole bunch of recommendation from the algorithm and a whole bunch of growth for your channel. Promotion strategy number 5 is Pinterest. Did you know you can promote your videos on Pinterest? It's really easy too. The first step is to simply create a graphic to go along with your video. Now this video should be a vertical graphic. You can create it on your phone. You can use a free software like Canva, or there are lots of other options out there. But go on Pinterest, get a little bit of inspiration for the kinds of images that you see showing up high on your feed over there, and then create a similar image to promote your YouTube video. You'll want the image to include your video's title and maybe a brief description of what happens in the video, or just an attractive photo with the title of the video works just fine. Once you have the graphic created, you're just going to upload that graphic to Pinterest and include a link to your YouTube video. Now for this pin to perform as well as possible, you'll also want to give it a description. Then you just share it. You can pin it to a few boards, and your followers on Pinterest and other people who are just browsing Pinterest will find this pin via search and via suggested, just like here on YouTube, and when they click on the pin, it will take people to your YouTube video. Especially if you can join some group boards on Pinterest and get your pin listed on group boards, you can get a whole lot of traction and send thousands of viewers from Pinterest to YouTube. It's basically just another place to get your video listed so that even more people can find it. The next promotion strategy is really simple, but it works really well. It's just to add your YouTube channel link to your Instagram bio. As you probably know, on Instagram, they allow you to include one link in your bio. And you need to think about, what is the thing I most want to promote? What is the thing I most want people to do? If you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, then including that link to your channel is probably going to be your very best bet. Once you have that link in your bio, then whenever you post a new video on YouTube, you can post on Instagram to tell people about it. And you can tell them that they can find the link to your channel in your bio. That way you don't have to constantly change out the link in your bio to the latest video link, but instead people can just click on the channel link and then find the latest video when they visit your channel. Now, as you probably know, these days Instagram stories are actually a lot more popular than Instagram feed posts. And oftentimes they get a lot more visibility than the feed posts do. So if you want to promote your video as best as you possibly can, you'll want to create some Instagram stories to tell people about your latest video. In your stories, I'd recommend that you tell them what the video is about and that you ask them to go watch it. Now, of course, there are lots of different ways you can create these stories. You could just hold up your phone and talk to your camera, or you could write some text, or you could include a screen recording from the video. But my favorite way to create these stories and have them look really nice is to use the free app called Mojo, which creates these graphics that really just feature the video in a really beautiful way, and it looks really professional. Of course, you can change out all the different colors to match your brand colors, or just colors that you like, or colors that coordinate with your video, but it makes it look really appealing and it gets a lot more people to click on your video. Another platform that you can use to promote your YouTube videos is TikTok. I mean, we all know how popular TikTok is these days, and the thing about TikTok is that the algorithm works pretty differently from YouTube's algorithm, and it's 100% focused on just suggesting content to the users, so the algorithm really picks what users are watching rather than the users picking it themselves. And that means that TikToks can go viral really quickly, even on an account that was previously completely unknown. So unlike on YouTube, where it's more of a long game and people generally build up their subscribers and their views over a series of months or even years, on TikTok you can start today and potentially go viral tomorrow. So TikTok can be a great way to kind of shortcut your YouTube success, because if you consistently post TikToks as well, then one of them might take off, and that could drive a whole bunch of traffic to your YouTube channel and get you a whole bunch of new viewers and subscribers practically overnight. So in order to use TikTok to promote your YouTube channel, you'll want to, first of all, create a TikTok account. And then what you'll want to do is add the link to your channel to your TikTok bio so that people can go from TikTok to your YouTube channel. And then it's all about creating those viral TikToks. Now, of course, you'll want to make sure that your TikToks are related to the topics you're talking about on YouTube, so they attract the right people who will actually be interested in your YouTube videos. You've probably noticed that a lot of the strategies I've mentioned have involved building some sort of audience or getting some sort of attention somewhere other than YouTube. And that's because as much as the YouTube algorithm is amazing for getting views on your videos, and we're going to talk more about that in a minute, and it really is, it's so powerful, but it is great to get views from places other than YouTube so that you don't have to wait on the YouTube algorithm. And also because if you build your audience on another platform, then you don't have all your eggs in one basket. We all know how dangerous that can be. I would never recommend that you build your audience solely on one platform, because what if something were to happen to your account? I would hate for all your hard work to go to waste. So along those lines, the next strategy I have for you is to build an email list to promote your YouTube videos to. Now, you can do this in a variety of ways. If you have a website, you can have a subscribe button on your website where people can type in their email address there, or even in your videos on YouTube, you can promote your email newsletter or your email list and ask people to join your email list to get updates. And this way, whenever you have a new video come out, you can send an email to your email list and tell people about it so they go and watch it. We all know that here on YouTube, subscriptions don't matter that much, and unless people have notifications turned on and they ring the bell, they won't find out when you post. So by building your email list along with your YouTube channel, you'll be able to get more consistent views to your videos, racking up those views and those watch hours a lot more quickly. And finally, the last promotion strategy I want to tell you about today is using Facebook groups. As you're probably aware, there are thousands and thousands of niche Facebook groups full of people who are all focused on one specific topic or full of a certain type of person. And people ask all sorts of questions in these groups. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to just like spam links to your videos or to your channel in the Facebook groups. Most of the time those posts will just get deleted, and even if they don't get deleted, people completely ignore them. But what they don't ignore is an answer to their question. So if someone asks a question in the group and you have a video that answers that question, then that is a great place to share the link to your video. It's going to be very likely to get a view or even multiple views, and the person will actually be thankful that you took the time to share the information with them. And if you don't have a video that answers someone's question, then that is a great opportunity to create that video. It tells you that someone's already interested in watching that content, and so you for sure have a viewer who you later can share that video with. So that brings us to the end of the active promotion strategies, but there's one more really important thing that honestly I couldn't end this video without talking about, and that is letting the algorithm do the work for you. If you do your keyword research and you make videos about topics, keywords that people are already looking for on YouTube, you make good quality content, and then you properly optimize your videos for the search algorithm, then the algorithm will recommend your videos to people, both in the suggested videos over there and also in the search results. So this way, every time someone's looking for a video about a certain topic on YouTube, your video can show up and help to answer their question or provide the entertainment that they're looking for. People are on YouTube looking for videos to watch, and you want to make sure that your video is perfectly positioned so that they can find it, because truly, that is how most YouTube channels scale. As I talked about at the beginning of this video, different strategies work for small channels than for big channels. And when you're first starting out, the 10 strategies that we just covered can work really well to get your first few initial views and to start getting your videos and your channel to have a little bit of traction and to start growing. Every view counts when you're super tiny. But as your channel continues to grow, these strategies aren't going to be the strategies that take you from 100,000 to 200,000 subscribers, because they're just too time consuming. Each of these strategies can earn you 10 views here, 50 views there, 100 views there. Great when you're first starting out, but not great for scaling long term. Long term, you're going to need to rely on the algorithm to scale your channel for you by recommending your videos to thousands of people at a time, by ranking in search so that you're passively getting views. Even though at first your videos aren't going to be ranking for search, you want to make sure that you do optimize your videos for search from day one so that your videos are all positioned to be able to scale your channel as your channel gets that initial traction. So this means you need to do your keyword research and really make sure that you're making your videos about popular topics, and then you need to be sure to optimize your videos for search using SEO tactics. I know it won't pay off right at the start, but long term, it's what's going to make your channel sustainable and really eventually see that huge growth you're looking for. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. I hope that you learned a whole lot. If right now you are under 1,000 subscribers, then make sure you check the link in the description for the opportunity to sign up for my brand new free workshop, 3 secrets to reach 1,000 subscribers and get monetized in just 3 months. I know a lot of people find that it takes way longer than that to get monetized, so I want to show you 3 secrets that we've discovered make the biggest difference when it comes to getting monetized quickly. There's a link in the description that will take you to the registration page for the workshop. You can sign up right now. It's completely free, and I know it's really going to change your YouTube game. And finally, if you want to learn even more about how to grow your YouTube channel and how to build your own business online, then click that round button with a picture of my face on it right now to subscribe to the channel. It's free and it will make sure you don't miss anything.